Okay. It's of mice and men. Indeed it is, and you're up to $200. Granted just 6 times, honorary U.S. citizenship was awarded for the first time in 1963 to what British statesman? I think Churchill was still alive, wasn't he? Was there any? We're going to go with Winston Churchill. No, it's Yahoo Serious.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a long-awaited 7th episode of Apex Wrestling Warzone. We're live from the Scots. I already forgot the name of the goddamn arena. Can you believe that? We're live from the Saskatoon Center in Saskatoon, Canada. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know how I messed up that name. Sorry if I butchered it, but anyway, we are live in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada for another episode of Apex Wrestling, episode 7. You guys want to know what the matches are? They are in the description down below. Brandon Ace, how you doing tonight? And we are on the road. So here's how it is. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow, here's how it is. Tomorrow, we will be doing the episode of Apex Wrestling, episode 14, I believe it is, because tomorrow will be the final day of Joe Rivers' career, and we have confirmed that it will be taking place at Joe Rivers' hometown of Lafayette, Louisiana. So I'm going to expect the crowd cheering the crap out of Joe Rivers and booing the crap out of K-Dog, because they will be facing each other for the Apex World Championship in that match. Hey MJC, how are you doing today? So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with the first match, Franco versus Robert Hall. That's good to hear, Brandon.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 198 pounds, Franco.
Oh, Franco, he has been on a bit of a roll lately. And so his roll seemed to have stopped after his two out of 3 falls match with Lance Romance, but he seems to be making a good bouncing back here, should he come up with a victory over Robert Hall here this evening, here today as he is in the ring to get things going for Apex Wrestling Warzone. Whoa. Oh man, Robert Hall looking damn good here.
And his opponent from Denton, Texas, weighing in at 200 pounds, Robert the Redneck Hall.
Oh, we've only seen Robert Hall once ever since Lee Anderson decided to, in most cases, focus on the production staff of Apex Wrestling. So Robert Hall has been on his own, but we haven't seen much of him This is the first time in a while we've seen him, so let's see if he can stop this bitter roll that Franco has been on when it comes to a regular one-on-one match. Brandon Murphy. What was Brandon Murphy? I don't know. Maybe if you looked in the description, you'd probably actually look at the matches for this evening. Unless you're just the type that just like, hey, where's Brandon Murphy? And you don't even look at the description. Tell me he did that before he messaged it. Please tell me he did not say that after he looked at it. But here we go. We got Franco in one corner, Robert Hall in the other. This is going to be interesting here between these two men. And Eric, out of character, I forgot to do what I was going to do for you. Wasn't it Frost versus me? Yeah, don't you remember you did that 2-on-1 hitting, that 2 out of 3 falls match with Franco before you did that with Frost? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I remember you faced off against Frost, but you probably didn't remember you faced off with Franco as a way to send a message to Frost in a interesting 2 out of 3 falls match. You won 2 out of 3. 2 out of 2 falls to 1. But look at this, Robert Hall going off of Franco. Okay, Eric, I know you sent me a DM to do your promo, but I completely forgot to set you up for the show. So I will get that set up for the next episode. So that way I don't forget. Like as soon as the show is over, boom, production will already be saying, make sure he does his promo so we don't forget again. Okay? Okay. Anyway. Franco going off on Robert Hall. Franco has been on a bit of a roll ever since his partnership with Level ended after Level decided to leave Apex Wrestling. I still remember the night he actually just dominated completely. Just completely dominated Maximus in what would actually turn out to be one of, if not the last match of Maximus's Apex tenure. And Robert Hall and Franco going after each other. And now Robert Hall in control. The question is, how long will he maintain this? How long will he maintain the advantage, the control of this matchup here? Because right now Franco, he did this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Robert Hall! Doing the same move I think Franco did before. I don't know if that was the same submission hold, but damn, it looked relatively close. Oh, and he misses the kick, and Franco looked to get control back, but Hall making sure he doesn't get it. Now they're countering each other left and right. So this is going to be an interesting battle of the cruiserweights here. No wait, Robert Hall is not a cruiserweight, he's a light heavyweight, but still. Oh, and he got him with a super kick. Franco with a cover. And a kick out of 2 by Hall. And Franco can't believe it, but I can, because I know Hall, he may be small, but dude, that muscles that he has are not just for show. He has a good amount of strength inside of him. What the fuck? Where's my open challenge? Riley, Yodi Kato hasn't accepted it yet, has he? Has he accepted it yet? I don't remember him doing so. Oh, wait. Oh, and Franco with a cover. Oh, and Hall again with a kick out. Oh, now Franco going up top. And now Franco. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. Oh, you're open challenge. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I know you're open challenge. But unless you basically have at least till tomorrow. If Yuri Kato does not accept your challenge, then I will do an open challenge for you. Unless somebody steps up to the plate, I'll pick an opponent for you. Oh, Franco, nice Hurricane Rana to Robert Hall, and look at this here. I have fulfilled all of my contractual obligations to Apex Wrestling, therefore I will no longer compete in this brand. He actually, okay, just so you guys know, James Frost actually came to Lee Anderson to discuss switching him out with another wrestler. And Lee Anderson has agreed to it. So you guys will be seeing this new wrestler. If you don't know who the fuck it is, I want you guys to read the description and tell me who do you think it is. Out of all them guys, who do you actually think it is? But in the case, and James, don't tell him, let him figure it out. And Franco measuring Hall. Franco with a cutter. Hall is busted open. Franco with a cover. 1, 2, 3, and Franco has beaten Robert Hall to get things started for Apex Wrestling. Let's go Warzone, do 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 do. Let's go Warzone, do 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 do. And Robert Hall and Franco, nice opening, nice way to start the matchup here. But look at this super kick right there. That was a hard-hitting super kick right there. Almost knocked some, looked like it may or may not have knocked some teeth down. Knocked some teeth out of Franco, but look at it out of Robert Hall. Look at that cutter, though. That was an amazing cutter from Franco. A handspring cutter. And that wasn't enough. Then he had to go with that shooting star press, a damn impressive one. And that's how it went.
Here is your winner, Franco.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It was one of the two shows before Devil's Playground. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Franco did it right there. So Franco did an amazing job there. That was an incredible matchup here. So Franco is actually, so he says he's 1-0, but if I remember correctly, he is actually 2 and not out of only one singles matches. He's actually 2, if not 3-0, because of that time he actually literally kicked Maximus's ass to the point to where he made Maximus tap out. I remember that. I remember it like it was yesterday. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the women's division matchup here tonight. It is going to be Alyx Black taking on Toni Moon. Now, Alyx Black just got back from, this is her first match ever since she lost the Apex Women's Championship match to Amelia Gray. So now Gray is looking in the back. She is looking who she feels is worthy of facing her for the Apex Women's Championship. I can't believe I said beat her when I meant to say, oh my god. Dude. Alyx Black, or Amelia Gray is probably going to kick my ass. I'm going to be kicking my ass with words because I just did a little slip on the tongue there. But anyway, we got two of the Apex Wrestling Women's, two of Apex's Women's Division wrestlers here on this show to start things off for the women's side of things. So, here we go.
Making her way to the ring from Dudley, England, the Queen.
Like I said, Alyx Black has not been in a good mood ever since she lost to Amelia Gray for the women's title match at Devil's Playground. This is her first match since that loss took place, and now she wants to make an example out of Toni Moon. And so Toni Moon is going to have a very pissed off, a very angry woman as her opponent. If the women's champion is looking for a challenger, then I'm right here. Amber, you do remember that tag team title, women's tag team title thing I'm doing, right? Or did the fact that what I just said just make you forget about that? Oh, but anyway, oh, there she is. There's Toni Moon right there. Oh, look at this. Listen to the, dude, I can literally hear some of the men behind me whistling like crazy at this woman. Like, good lord. Good lord, it's like, have you guys ever played Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney? And you got, or at least watched the anime, where one of the witnesses, I think her name was April May, does her entrance in the courtroom. She gets literally every guy in the courtroom swayed just because she's, doing what, the good-looking chicks always do, try to sway the men in their direction, even before things are being said or let alone done. And anyway, so here we go. Alyx Black versus Toni Moon. And remember, like I said, Alyx Black is pissed off, so Toni may be in deep trouble here. And look at this woman. Oh my God, she is not letting Toni Moon up. She is going to want to punish Toni Moon. And now I think Toni Moon is starting to realize who she is up against. I think she's starting to realize who in the hell she is up against. And she is now making a bit of a comeback after Alyx Black's outburst just a moment ago. And that happened. Oh man, and Toni Moon slapping and kneeing her right in the face. A little bit famous, so right off the back of the neck. And now Toni Moon with a cover this early on. Oh, and almost a 3 count there. Made it the shortest match in the women's division side of things. But not the shortest match. And now Toni Moon pulling back on Alyx Black's arms now. We're going to do some punishment on her arms. Make it to where her arms are so weak she can't even pick her up. And now Moon, oh man, right on the top turnbuckle goes Alyx Black. And now Moon going right back on the arm of Alyx Black. Not letting up whatsoever. And now Moon with a cover and a very quick out. And a quick out at 1. Too early in the matchup, and Black just elbows her right in the face. Almost on the eye socket. And that was a nice move there, and now Black in control, or at least trying to be in control, and there's a dragon sleeper on Toni Moon, but she fights out of it. And now look at this. Uh-oh, and Alyx Black. Oh man, German suplex on Toni Moon. Like I said, Black is pissed off. We haven't seen her since she lost the women's title match to Amelia Gray, which would lead to Amelia Gray retaining her title. And up until this bout, we haven't seen her since. And now I can only assume that Alyx Black is just too damn pissed off right at this moment to even know what's going on. But at the same time, Toni Moon has to be careful. One wrong move and oh man! I was going to say one wrong move and that might have been it. And that wasn't it for Alyx Black as she kicks out at 2. And Moon again going back on the arm. Oh man, just twisting it pretty heavily. And now Alyx in trouble. Toni Moon on the top rope. Misses the elbow drop. Just about went right through the ring. Alyx Black does a powerbomb, tries to go on top of her, but she kicks out. And now Black and Moon fighting back and forth, evenly matched right now. And there's a nice elbow from Alyx Black to Toni Moon. And there's a Superwoman punch. And now Black with a cover on Moon and a kick out. Moon almost lost that bout there after that Superwoman punch. But now Black measuring her. Black has her on her shoulders. And F5! Almost on the bottom rope. I don't know if it was on the bottom rope, but it was damn close. Black with a cover. That may be it for Toni Moon. No, it isn't. Toni Moon kicks out at 2. Surprisingly, I am amazed that she managed to kick out of that F5 where it came to where it at where she was when it was hit. And now Alyx Black desperate at this point. She wants to show Amelia Gray that she is still worthy of being a women's champion contender, and out goes Toni Moon. And if you ask me, both these women have shown that. Both these women are fighting each other like an actual number one contenders match is on the line, but it really isn't. Oh, look at this. I think the crowd is fully behind Alyx. No, I don't know who the hell this crowd is behind. Because they just look like they were just cheering for Toni Moon. Oh man, knee right in the back of Toni Moon. Black with a cover. And Alyx Black gets her. Man. The way that knee hit, I honestly was not surprised if she actually hit her right square in the spine hard enough to cause her not to move for 3 seconds. So here is your winner, Alyx. Wait, what? She's not going either. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Come on, Black. You already won the damn match. God damn, what is it with people and always doing that? I mean, I know they're sending a message, but for fuck's sake. They don't need to be going to that type of fucking level. Seriously. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. And after this matchup, we have a big matchup for you guys here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But getting things started, it is Nick Wilds versus Oxley the Butcher. He called it the Butcher Oxley. That is the man. Oxley is the man that will be taking James Frost's place in Apex Wrestling. So it's going to be interesting to see what Oxley brings to the table here. So if Oxley is anything to go by based on his name, Nick Wilds is going to be given the Texas Chainsaw Massacre treatment. Hell, you know what? I don't know if James is here, and if he isn't, I'm going to let him know about this later. But if he was here, I'm going to tell you straight out, Oxley would hella fit Chainsaw Charlie's entrance in this game if they brought it back. I swear, I know they will never do that unless we went back to the TV-14 era, or went back to TV-14 rated content in WWE. But could you imagine that? I would love to see that, truthfully.
Making his way to the ring.
Oh, what the hell?
From Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, weighing in at 240 pounds, Nick Wildside.
Well, Nick Wilds. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. If you do know him, okay. If you don't, then that's actually a good thing. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Wilds. He is a very interesting man, but at the same time, not very many people think highly of him. God damn, I got like 4 things of music ringing in my goddamn ear. I know, right? He would've. I think he would've. Oh my god, that shit was, dude. I had to deal with like 4 pieces of music playing at once during that entrance. Hurt my fucking ear.
And his opponent from Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, weighing in at 298 pounds, the Butcher Oxley.
Oh, Oxley. The Butcher right here. 298 pounds. You know, James, I'm not going to do anything unless you give me permission to. But I know whose entrance would fit him for this. Luke Harper. The Japanese guy. Who the fuck? Japanese guy. Tell me. If he's talking about Baron Corbin, I don't know if Corbin even is Japanese. I don't know much about Baron Corbin. All I know is his character is just the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in WWE's history. Ever since wait. Ever since, whoa, that's a bit interesting to know that he actually has no, oh, and damn, and Nick Wilds. Man, my God, Nick Wilds is getting on his butchery side right there. Fighting at the head of Oxley. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. Look at the power of Nick Wilds. And now Nick Wilds. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes, that is. You're seeing that right, too, ladies and gentlemen. Oxley is actually wrestling in that apron. And I would not be surprised. Oh my God, what a boot right in the face. And you can see some parts of Oxley. He's got some blood like he came out of the fucking Hostel movies. Straight up. Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke is not on Raw. Shinsuke's on SmackDown. Oh man, nice shoulder tackle. Uh-oh. And now Oxley looks to punish Nick Wilds right now. And look at the hand. Look at the Oxley right here. He's got some blood on his pants, some on his boots, and some on his gloves. I swear, if you ask me, he legitimately looks like he just came out of a hostel. And I'm not talking about like a hostile situation. If anybody's ever seen that movie, that Eli Roth movie, Hostel, you guys might know what the hell I'm talking about. If you don't know, I would not recommend looking it up because you probably would not want to know what it's about, what it is. And now Nick Wilds going off on Oxley. And Oxley, oh man, Oxley in a bit of trouble here, and I'm a bit surprised. Nick Wilds actually gaining the upper hand here. On Nick Wilds. Oh, throws Oxley over the top rope, thinking he may have a fighting chance against him on the outside. And now not Tamura, I'm sorry, I don't know how I confused him with that. Nick Wilds up top, misses Oxley, and Oxley gives him a boot right in the back of the head. Oh, and he gets caught. Right at a count of three, Oxley sitting in the ring. Elbowed right in the damn face. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. And now look at this here. Oh, Oxley in a bit of trouble, but no, he gets right out of that hold. No problem whatsoever. Uh-oh, oh, and it looked like it just got blocked. Oh, now, oh, Nick Wilds, Northern Lights suplex. Uh-oh. And now Oxley, he has to move. Why do I keep... They look a bit similar when they were wrestling when Tamura had hair, so I'm sorry for getting them two mixed up. But it looks like has Nick Wilds' number. And now, oh wait a minute, sit out, oh my God, a sit out spine buster goes to the cover, and Nick Wilds kicks out at 2. That is surprising to me. Apparently, Nick Wilds is either wanting to show Oxley how things work around here, or he just wants to piss him off. But either way, he's doing a damn good job of it, truthfully. Oh, that kick right in the face. Who made your ring? I did. What you see was all made by me. That image I got from a website where you can get images. But crossface! Oh, but there's a rope break. Oxley managed to get a rope break. Goes to the cover. And a kick out by Oxley. And now Wilds. And it gets elbowed right in the face. And now Oxley. Oh, look at it. Oh my God. Nick Wilds. He has got to be out. He just about no-sold it, but he is probably out. And there's a clothesline. Another clothesline. Ducks underneath it and goes for a leaping clothesline just like that. And Oxley is back in control. And now Oxley. Oh man, what a flapjack. A flapjack by Oxley, and now Oxley going on the leg of Nick Wilds. Oh man, and Wilds is in some very deep trouble. And now Oxley measuring Wilds, and again, oh wait a minute. Oh, he countered. And now Wilds, powerbomb, goes to the cover. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell? What? Oh man. What the hell just happened? Oh shit. Wait a minute. Oxley not too happy, but honestly, I don't know what's going on. What's going on here? Ah, jeez. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Brandon Murphy. Now, in case you guys don't recall, okay, on the last episode of Apex Wrestling, like the main show, Brandon Murphy called out the boss, Lee Anderson. And Lee Anderson accepted his matchup. And Lee Anderson is not, he said he is trying not to get involved in the ring as he is dealing with backstage crap. But he has said he does not, he has told me in a backstage interview that he may not be wanting to be in this ring because it is a ring that he's supposed to be watching over. But when somebody calls him out on anything, on any show, he will face them no matter what. And he even told me that he actually has a moveset, a brand new moveset to showcase here tonight. So this is going to be fun right here. Brandon Murphy, piss off! This is coming from a guy who's actually a jobber, man. He has jobbed this whole time, and yet he's acting like a fucking big shot. This is going to be fun.
Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 214 pounds, Brandon Murphy.
Well, Brandon Murphy has not been on a roll lately. He has lost the matches he's been in. He has lost every single one of them. Lee Anderson has said he should be taking that into consideration, but he is being wary of whatever Brandon Murphy has in his arsenal. Well, that's because you never brought it up, dumb shit. God damn. Apparently, I gotta ask. Hey, I gotta ask every time. Anything new? And it's like, really? It ain't like you could have told me on your free time, hey, I just did a new moveset. Would you please download it? You don't even tell me. And don't even say you had, because if you did, I would. No, you didn't. Unless just recently DM'd me about it, I never got it. But anyway, Brandon Murphy being all pissy because of what happened here. And out comes the boss, Lee Anderson, for the first time in God knows how long in Apex Wrestling. This is the first time ever Lee Anderson has competed in his wrestling ring in God knows how long. At first he wanted to be a wrestler along with everybody else, but then he decided not to.
From Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 250 pounds, the felon, Lee Anderson.
Well, Lee Anderson has been on. He's had it ever since Apex Wrestling has started. He's actually been on an up and down road in his career. But here tonight, he looks to change all that, because earlier today, but you see, Brandon Murphy may actually have a bit of an advantage, because earlier today, Lee Anderson was competed in a match for the GPW Hardcore Championship. So Brandon Murphy may actually have an advantage over that one, but as I always say, don't ever count the other guy out, because you just never know when shit's gonna go down. Hey, Ken Alvarez, how you doing? Yes, this is call related. This is an E-Federation. This is a call related E-Federation. So, yep. Yes, it is. And Lee Anderson, he said he has a new moveset. Brandon Murphy pissed off because he didn't get his new moveset in. It's like, for fucking hell, man. And now, on Brandon Murphy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Anderson already going crazy over Brandon Murphy. And Murphy counters Anderson here. Murphy has everything to gain here. If he can beat the boss, then that proves something, that he's not a Oh, and Anderson almost lost in the quickest match ever. Literally one of the quickest matches. Whoa! Counter, an amazing counter by Brandon Murphy. And now look at this. Yeah. Oh, man. And, oh, right in the face. Anderson making Brandon eat his words. Brandon has said Anderson is one of the guys that have lost match after match. But Anderson is making Brandon Murphy eat his words right now. You don't ever want to talk bad about your boss, because you never know what he might do if you decide to do so. Oh, man. Oh, man, now Anderson going for the cover on Murphy. Murphy with a quick out at one. Wait, what? Could I tell you call superstars off the community creation? Wait, what are you talking about, Ken? I don't understand what you're telling me. Unless you got auto-corrected because autocorrect is a bitch, I don't understand what you're telling me, or asking me, or whatever. And now Brandon Murphy. Oh, top rope goes Anderson. Oh, and Anderson just punching him right in the face. If he may have already gotten in the match, but right now Anderson is not really showing it, really. Uh-oh, and now, oh, Murphy with a backstabber. Murphy with a cover. One, quick out at one, not even a 2 count. That was a very fast quick out by Anderson. And Murphy almost hit him below the belt into a DDT. And now Murphy measuring Anderson. And now Anderson hit with a spear by Brandon Murphy. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Goes to the cover. Kick out at one. Man, Anderson. He must have drank a lot of energy drinks or something, because what happened to him in that GPW Hardcore match is like he's not showing any effects of it whatsoever. And now Anderson gets ducked underneath, and he hits him with a clothesline again, turning around, hitting him with a clothesline. Murphy did not see that shit coming. And now Anderson, hey! Here you go. Anderson with a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Murphy. Anderson is not happy. Anderson is a bit mad. And now Anderson measuring Murphy. Oh, wait a minute. Anderson, suplex power driver to Brandon Murphy. Goes to the cover. Oh, and Murphy just kicked out at 2. One of the few guys that have ever been able to kick out of that suplex power driver. Oh, and right at the knee, almost blew out Anderson's knee there. Man. Oh no. Brandon Murphy now looking to give him a drive-by kick. Anderson might be down now, but when we kick out of here, we'll find out. 2, 3, and Brandon Murphy, after a straight-up drive-by kick, has beaten Lee Anderson. I knew something was up there, because right there, Lee Anderson. Oh man, Lee Anderson rolling over, man. Wait a minute. Lee Anderson. But wait a minute. Lee Anderson, he's like, well, whatever. It's a loss. A loss is a loss. Besides, he's got more important shit to deal with anyway, backstage. Besides, he's probably thinking in his head, besides, it ain't like Brandon Murphy's going to be jobbing after this anyway, so fuck it. So anyway, coming next we have our second women's division tag team matchup. We did 2 showcase matches last time. This is going to be our final showcase match, and then we're going to be doing 3 tag team matches. Where like what happened with the men's tag team titles is basically going to happen with the women's tag team titles, but it may or may not involve.
Stop taking Jardians and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection. You don't have to do not take Jardians if you are on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardians with a sulfonylurea or insulin.
He actually don't remember that being a thing, considering how he forgot to mention it to you. If you have to do that, you have to actually beat him when he's at 100%. Earlier today, like I mentioned, he actually had a match, so he wasn't at 100%. Now, if you could beat him at 100%, then maybe he'll consider it. But because he wasn't at 100%, and this is not an excuse, this is bullshit proof here. Because he did not face him at 100%, he technically doesn't have to say it. Wow, screw this all. He's just mad because he knows the truth. He knows the fucking facts. Technically speaking, Lee Anderson was not at 100%. And now look at Brandon Murphy being all pissed off. Now he's going to get pissy on Twitter, calling Anderson out just because of that bullshit. But, you know, bullshit facts are still facts, no matter how you look at it. And besides, for the love of God, people, I'm not speaking as Lee Anderson. I'm speaking as the actual person behind the microphone, the actual person that you see on those video promos that play as Lee Anderson. I'm the actual me, not the Lee Anderson character, people. Brandon Murphy probably thought of that, but he probably did not put that into consideration, did he? No, he didn't. Instead, he gets pissed off because what the fucking stipulation was beforehand. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, tag team women's division matchup here.
On the way to the ring, Ali Brooks and Angel Brooks, the family.
Well, the Brooks Dynasty, they probably did not want to get involved in this matchup as a tag team, but Lee Anderson said because of your contractual obligations toward Apex Wrestling, you signed on as a tag team, you have to be a tag team. Unless one of you two attack the other in some way, then it's still technically a tag team because that's how things work around here apparently. I don't know his mindset sometimes, but whatever.
And their opponents, Crystal Quinn and Whitney Quinn, the family.
So we got two families fighting one-on-one, fighting in a tag team match. The Brooks and the Quinns. Question is, who's going to win? Did not mean to turn that into a rhyme. But here we go, Whitney and Crystal taking on Ariel and Alia Brooks. And they're acting like a little well-oiled machine doing all that. So here's who we got on their teams. So here's how it's gonna be. You got Alia Brooks starting for her team. You got Crystal starting for hers. So it's gonna be Alia versus Crystal here tonight in this family versus family tag team matchup here. And oh man, and Alia just went right off on her. By Crystal bouncing right back. Oh man, now look at this. And now they're going back and forth when it comes to a technical wrestling side of the ring. And now look at this. Going for an Irish whip, and now oh man, these are right on the side of the face, on the corner she does not want to be in. So here we go. So this is the second to last match, ladies and gentlemen. After this bout, it is the main event. Two wrestlers that we haven't seen in God knows how long. Yonda AK taking on Brad Skeens. They're on the main event because Lee Anderson decided that, oh man! He decided that since they haven't been seen in a while, he'd pay him back a little bit by having them in the main event spotlight here on the Warzone, on this episode of Warzone here. And Crystal shot over to the other side of the ring by Alia, taps at her sister Ariel. And now look at these two. I don't know what the hell's going on backstage, but these two are actually working like a well-oiled machine right here. And there's a nice Northern Lights suplex cover. Quick out at one by Crystal. And now Ariel working on Crystal Quinn. Not giving her a chance to breathe. Not giving her a chance to bleed. What? And now, oh, nice slip of the leg there from Alia, from Crystal to Ariel. Crystal tags in Whitney. Uh-oh. Oh, man, and Whitney thrown over the top rope by... Gets thrown over the top rope by Ariel, and now Ariel and Whitney working at each other back on the floor here. Oh man, and these two women tag teams want the same goal. They want the same opportunity to be Apex Women's Tag Team Champions, to be the inaugural Women's Tag Team Champions. So, but as I said before, the 3 tag team matches we've had were showcase matches. After this, the real shit begins. And now, Whitney tags in Crystal. Irish whip, drop toe hold, elbows are right in the back, and there you go. Are you open for hire? XWC. Oh, it's time about. Hey, David, how you doing today? Now, wait. And Ariel tagging in her sister, Alia. And now the Brooks sisters working off on Crystal Quinn. And wait a minute. Oh, man, she's literally... Oh, man. Oh, man. Crystal almost looked like she was about ready to tap out after that snap of the knees there. My God, almost broke her legs. And now look at this. I hear not Murphy, because Brandon Murphy's in the chat room, my bad. Crystal Quinn and now Alia Brooks going back and forth with the Irish whips. Brandon's going to be pissed off because I almost confused him for one of the women. Just the way he's going to be doing that here in a second. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Double arm drag into a kick. One to the front, one to the back. And now Whitney taking advantage of Alia. And now Whitney with a cover. 2 and a kick out of 2 by Alia Brooks. And now Whitney Quinn in complete control right here. Right now. I feel like I deserve a shot at the world title. Brandon, if you are going to be given a title shot, it's going to be for the Intercontinental title. But it sucks to be you because I already got something planned for that one. I got some storyline planned. As you guys know, Tamura was attacked from behind backstage during Devil's Playground. And oh my God! What an amazing tag team combo move! Fucking, oh my God! What the fuck was going on there? Was she? What the fuck just? Ref, were you in the way of that shit? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Believe it or not, that's the truth there. And here are your winners, Crystal and Whitney Quinn, Fire and Desire. So now these two women have showcased their movesets. But did I forget to mention that the 6 tag teams that faced off against one another in the showcases are actually going to be facing off against each other? That's again, this time for the gold. Well, for the ruby, I should say, because they are red as the ruby. But in any case, so what's going to happen there is we're going to do 3 shows. We're going to have 4 shows after this. And 3 of the 4 shows will be having the women's division tag team match. And after that 4th show, we're going to be taking a week-long break like we did with Devil's Playground. And on that week, it will be Apex Wrestling Highway to Hell. So, with that being said, after this show, we basically got 3 weeks. But so we got 3 weeks for the show to come in, if not any later than that, if anything goes wrong. If anything causes me to basically have to postpone the show, so be it. But in any case, that's how it's going to be here tonight, ladies. That's how it's going to be. We got a good number of episodes left. So, we got a couple of episodes left before Devil or Highway to Hell, so that's going to be a bit interesting there, to say the least. But now it is time. You have got to stop confusing me. Okay, that one. Okay, Brandon. On one hand, okay. On the second hand, it was just a literal slip of the tongue. And besides, I didn't confuse you for them. It was because I just seen you tied to XWC or XWC Wrestling there in the chat room there.
Making his way to the ring from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 204 pounds, Young AK.
Oh, Young AK, the first time we've seen him in a while. He's got that Matt Hardy hairstyle, that Matt Hardy looking at hairdo on him. But in any case, we haven't seen Young AK in God knows how long. Wait, didn't Brandon say that last time? Didn't he say that the last time I confused him, or is it because he got over that and then he's like, well, okay, we won't do an uprising, but if he does it again, we'll do it again. We'll be doing it for real this time. Ooh. So there he is, Young AK, waiting for Brad Skeens to make his way to the ring. Man, AK just looks almost like across, literally like as if Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy actually had a man child. That'd be him. But here comes everyone's favorite spearman, Brad Skeens. Oh, hey,
His opponent from Charlotte, North
I was just about to say, hey, Jay, but I said, hey, bye. What?
220 pounds, Brad Skinner.
Well, Brad Skeens. We haven't seen much of Skeens in a while, but here he is tonight, ready to face off against Young AK here tonight. This is going to be an interesting match, but as I call him, he is literally what I call the spearman because he is like the man that I first witnessed as do the spear in any way, shape, or form. He was the very first guy I seen do the spear, so I call him the spearman because of it. And I mean in the community, not like Goldberg. Goldberg would be in the real world. Goldberg would be the spearman because he was the first guy. I think he was the first guy to do the spear move. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Skeens, ready to go one-on-one against Young AK, and what is sure to be an interesting matchup here tonight. Now look at this, main event match, and we're not even an hour into this shit. Like seriously, this show has been on for almost an hour. It's been going on for almost an hour, and it's still, and we're on our main event. I think this is probably one of the shortest matches we've had, not including like having to split up parts because of outside interference on my part. But either way, Young AK in one corner, Brad Skeens in the other, and look at this, Young AK already making Brad Skeens pay. Already punishing Brad Skeens before shit even hits south. Now Brad Skeens going right to work, hopefully, like I always say. Because there's one thing I remember of Brad Skeens so fucking well that it never leaves my goddamn mind. It's the fact that he taunted, I think it was Osiris, I believe. But anyway, he taunted somebody, but that somebody was just about getting up, and as soon as they were like on their knee, just getting up, he starts taunting them. And this guy literally, super kicks Brad Skeens as he does that, you know, that moveset where they just like do like a mean look and they just go like throw their arms down. You know, I don't know, I can't really give you what it's supposed to be called, but it's that one thing where he does it and then as he's doing it, he gets super kicked right in the face. I showed that clip to Brad Skeens, like as soon when he was back when he was actually on most if not all the time, like most if not every day, most of the week if not every single week, every day, every single week. I remember that, and I was like, and I remember he was like, man, that was the dumbest move, that was the dumbest thing I ever did. And I'm like, yeah, now I got something to make sure you never live down anymore. So every time he thinks he's a great wrestler, I'm going to get that clip, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to be like, yeah, don't you remember this? And he's going to be all pissed. He's going to be a bit like, come on, man, that was some time ago. And I'll be like, hey, it still happened. It's going to be on YouTube for all the world to see. So, yeah, you better be prepared for that shit. And Brad Skeens now, I think I may have just pissed him off because I am by ringside. And he probably has a heightened sense of hearing because he just gave AK a... See, that's what I'm talking about. That taunt right there. He did that taunt as he was doing it. He got super kicked hard. And man, that was hilarious. But this time, Brad Skeens, ever since then, was so smart enough to do that while the opponent is actually down for the goddamn count to do it. So goes to the cover, kick on it too. And Riley Wolf is back from a photo shoot, huh? Are these photos going to help you get into the independent circuit of wrestling? Speared! Speared by Skeens! Goes to the cover, and Young AK kicked out. Because Riley... No, oh, man. And now AK going off on being put in a headlock by Brad Skeens right now, and this is where Skeens is a bit dangerous. After he does that spear, it almost basically feels like it's going to be over in a matter of seconds, but AK wisely rolling out of the ring there. And now Skeens on top rope, misses! Young AK pretty damn bad, got a face plant onto the fucking floor, and he gets drop kicked right on the... Oh, you're training with Amazing Red at House of Glory. Amazing. That's okay. I've heard of Amazing Red. He was in TNA. He was one of the few guys. I mean, it was like, yeah, he was one of the TNA guys. I think he was one of the starting outs when he was one of the guys that came into TNA when it was starting out in 2002. Neck breaker, nice neck breaker there. House of Glory. God damn, could you make that TV any louder? God damn. God damn. Thank God the show's over, because god damn, that TV is loud. God damn, 47. What? God damn, 47. What the fuck is he talking about? Oh, you called Brandon Murphy up. Eric, if you can't spell a guy's name, don't be calling him out, okay? I just say, hell, if you had to, just go with his @ handle. Because that's a better way of calling him out. Go with his @ handle. If you can't spell his name, then you can't really be calling anybody out. But this was a pretty good matchup here. Not the best main event match, but it was a damn good matchup to be at the end show here. And let's see here. Look at that nice Shattered Dreams move there.
Here is your winner, Young AK.
Well, Brad Skeens, I think that face plant literally fucked him over. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Young AK with a victory. And that is the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. So we hope you guys enjoyed Apex Wrestling Warzone. If you did, hit that like button, add it to your favorite, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, do whatever you want with it. If you want to see some more Apex Wrestling content, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when Apex Wrestling is live, hit that bell notification. There may be a time where I eventually actually get up my bum and actually try to switch it to go from the account that you see me live streaming on to my created characters account, because obviously he's the guy that owns the show. But in any way, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end things off here. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, this is Forrest Walpole, commentator for Apex Wrestling, signing off.